Oh, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pax Auto. And today we're going to be talking about colony management. Oh boy. And what is colony management? Colony management basically is, why is this guy walking while this guy is running? Yeah, you're gonna learn things about that and how are babies made. I am not going to show you how to make babies on the video. Yeah, like look at the speed difference between that guy and these. See, that is what you call the loyalty. So if you press tab and come to the first one, you have 4 stats here, and this also. We will talk about that, but one by one. We have loyalty, we have morale, we have fear, and then we have fullness level, and then we have credit chips, or let's say salary, our favorite, people, everybody's favorite thing, salary. So, what is loyalty? Loyalty tells how much these soldiers respect and admire your regime. And what does it do for you? The higher the loyalty level, the more this guy will put into working for you. So you have to have people at 100 if you want their efficiency to be maximized. Then what is morale? Morale is how they are in general feeling about living in your, let's say, regime, in your place, in your base, and so on. Fear is how obedient or how much respect they are paying to you, or how much they are open to actually openly talk bad about you. Because, for example, if this thing, for example, drops below like 25-30, these people that are working day and night right now will start talking behind your back. They start protesting you, they badmouth you. You can actually like see it in the chat, for example, that they're talking bad stuff about you. Then they can go on a strike, they can protest against you, and finally they will leave and defect or defect and defecate on your base. So basically they will ruin your gameplay. So if you don't want that to happen, you have to keep a loyal, let's say, citizenship. How do you keep them loyal? Feed them, pay them, and don't whip them that much. Maybe that would also be effective. But mainly, if you're paying them enough and if you're like feeding them, they shouldn't and they will not disobey you. Okay? You do not need to make them be afraid of you unless their loyalty level is very low. For example, until like, let's say, I'm just saying this. Let's say I just got this guy out of, like, let's say, prison. I turned him, his loyalty level is 1, but his fear is 10. So this guy will actually eventually start, like, protesting me. So what do I do? First, you make him be afraid of you, whip him, send him to prison, talk to him, and blah, blah, blah. Raise his fear level, then over time feed him, pay him, go talk to him and press care or give him gifts, and he will his morale will go higher and his loyalty will start increasing. So fear is a control mechanism that you use when you do not have enough loyalty on this thing, because loyalty does not have anything that you can actually like directly increase. Yeah, you cannot directly increase average or a normal loyalty level on somebody. You can increase their morale so they get loyalty over time, day by day. And about the credit chip, I am gonna tell you like this. If you click it, you come to this menu. Look, I am overpaying them actually. Like usually this rate is 100%, 10,600. But what I choose is soldier morale will increase. This have allowed me to increase the loyalty level and let's say morale of my soldiers a lot, and they became like more. But when my base is full and everybody is 100, I am just gonna make it here. But, well, 3000 chips is not something that you want to have. Yeah, and the rate does not affect it that much, so just make it here. Yeah, from the start of your playthrough, just get used to having it on 125. You're gonna tank me later. This saves you so much, like, pain. Yeah, so let's say, how do we feed them? Look, there's only one way for now. You don't need to bother with feeding them that much, because feeding them is more about how powerful you want to make them than how do you want to actually like have your people. Why? Because look, first, like, this is one of the things that you will do. Number one, when you start your colony, yeah, you make the kitchen. From the kitchen, you make a food hall. In this place, look, if you pay attention, like, look here, I have this guy that always just produces the lowest level of the food, okay? Because you do not need anything more. Why? Look, this food has been being fed to my people since, I don't know, day 1, I guess. And why is that? It's because, look, a lot of people will actually go and gather these, then I make them, and I put them in the, let's say, feeding halls, and they will eat it. And it is more than enough. Yes, it says negative morale, but it is okay. You do not need to go around, find these kind of things, feed it to them. You can, okay? You can, but you don't have to. Just putting this, let me go to your food hall. This is the basics, okay? Later, if you want to micromanage them, you can do other things as well. But look, as a basic, just putting bitter root and putting this thing here is more than enough to keep everybody well fed enough and long enough for them to become loyal citizens of your, let's say, kingdom. But making different food like this, look, this gives them extra morale. This can, for example, make them have less stamina, but more loyalty. You can actually affect and change their productivity levels too, by the way. For example, when you make more progress into the game, you will unlock actually the other recipes. For example, if you look at these recipes, look, 60% chance to increase their lifespan. Yes, and they die. For example, look, yeah, like 3 of my citizens, these are the first soldiers that I ever had. This is why I told you, like, do not micromanage your people that much at the early game on the other guide video for beginner video. Yeah, because these people will eventually die anyways. You will actually replace everybody aside from the robot, because yeah, the robot guy cannot die. He is immortal. Aside from the robot guy, everybody else dies. Everybody has a lifespan. Everybody will someday say bye-bye to your place. And for example, look, as I said, you can give them whatever food you want, and the food will have different effects on them. Like, maybe increases morale, maybe does this, and with pick a bump, pick the food up, or just wait for somebody to just come here and put it here. But basically, you put the foods here, and they just come and randomly choose from the food and eat it. You don't need many mess halls, but, well, I just put them there, so maybe some of them choose to go here before going there, and so on. But yeah, this just gives them bitter root, and so on. So, that's about the food. About the loyalty and about the morale, look, you can do this. I personally do not do this.
What do you need, leader?
Stopping them, and do you see this care thing? You can do many things about them. You can discipline, you can give them time off, you can order them to reproduce, you can gift them food or gift them money and so on. And this will directly affect their morale. But it will not affect their loyalty, as I said, okay?
I'll return to my duties.
Okay, sir, let's go. Yeah. For example, let me see. Yeah, let's choose this guy. For example, I'm like, what are you doing, mate? I view this guy. Okay, what is he doing? You can see his stats, his what he can't do, what he does better, and so on and so forth. You can see his skill. Then you can see his let's say base skills, let's say. And you can see their lifespan. Then you can look at their loyalty level. Yeah, he's trusting, his morale is at 100%, he's not afraid of me, so I don't need to do anything. But if his morale is low, for example, I can press care. Look, do you see those? Yeah, his care and loyalty and morale like just increase because of that.
Still
then I'm like,
awake
okay,
and
no,
still
I want to do
loyal.
more. What do I do? You can give them time off. At the beginning of the game, some of your people will be overworked. I will talk about that too. My people never get overworked. Yeah, they literally never get overworked because of several reasons. And forcing them to reproduction sometimes affects them negatively as well, so don't make them reproduce that much, okay? People will do it on their own, okay? They will do it. Don't make them
remain productive.
make them reproduce that often. Ooh, yes, my thing is ready. Nice. Okay, nice. Give me that as well. And give me this. By the way, I'm not going to talk about crafting in this video. For crafting and other things, I'm going to make another video. But basically, if you want to keep them loyal and if you want to naturally, without a lot of, yeah, go talk to this guy, care for him, do that, do this, and just do one thing. Look, just come here every morning, every day, press V, make these assemblies happen. There you go. And after you do this, every day, they will get, look at them. Ba 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 ba! Everybody got a boost! Yay! And the soldiers will inspire. They will work harder. They will just pay more attention and blah blah. That is one. Another thing that you can do to them is the broadcast. Yes, after you leave the first area of the game, you will get this state broadcasting receiver. This gives them extra morale every day. If you upgrade it, it gives like 7, 8, but at the beginning it gives 5 morale every day to everybody. And if you put this, that's enough. Look, 3 things. Just put normal food, put this broadcasting thing, hold this thing every morning. Do not put them in prison. Do not mess with the citizens. The worst thing you can do to your colony is messing with your citizens and trying to micromanage them. And by micromanaging, I mean even like either punishing or not punishing or disciplining them. Leave them be. Do not assign them work either. They know what to do. They automatically, like look, citizens in this game know which work they have to do or they can do best, so they will choose and go do it themselves. You do not need to order them. Do not touch the thing. Do not assign, let's say, work for them. They will do it themselves better than you could do it for them. Okay? And if you put them in prison, if you do that, their loyalty, fear, blah, blah, blah. Just wait. Just wait. Feed them, hold these, go talk to them, press care, and their loyalty level will increase automatically. The more you mess with your citizens, the harder it will get. This is the thing. If you mess with them too much, you will have to do it with them. And even for the reproduction, if you just put normal barracks and these bathhouses, they will get close and intimate inside the bathhouses and inside the barracks themselves, and they will eventually make babies for you. So, let them grow relationships, and the most important thing, why my people are so happy and why my soldiers are this, let's say, powerful without me sacrificing them. If you go to this place, we have this thing. Yes, this is one of the first upgrades you get in the game. Yeah, it's here. Building policy. When you have this, you can set a timer for their social hours. I set the hour for 15. If you look at the top left section, do you see this pink section? Yes, my people only work from here to here. Here is their social hours and this is their sleeping hour. Why this much social hours? Because look, when people talk to each other, when they socialize with each other, they learn skills from each other and they improve. They also form bonds and relationships with people, and they don't get overworked because they had a time off, so their backs are not broken. Yeah, so these social hours not only just lets them not get fatigued, it also makes them socialize more and make relationships, which eventually they will make more babies, they will actually be more loyal to you, they will get skills Yeah, they will get their skills upgraded from just knowing and talking to each other. And, well, in general, their morale will go higher because they're not working. Who likes to work all day long and just go to sleep and come back to work? Yeah, your people will get overworked. And, at the beginning of the game, if somebody gets overworked, believe it or not, just clicking the person and go to assign work. If you come here, do you see this 24-hour paid leave? Just clicking this and sending them to a paid leave is more than enough to both give them almost max morale and remove their fatigue. So what I did at the beginning of the game was that every time that somebody was being lazy or I saw that their morale is low, they're injured or blah blah, just send them to paid leave. When they come back, they will come back more loyal and they will start working again for you. And as I said, don't imprison people. Do not whip people unless they are like really disobedient and they're protesting you. If they're protesting you, don't whip them either. Send them to the prison and inside the prison talk to them for a couple of days. Electrocuting them will make them be too afraid of you and they might die from the electrocution. So you might lose the soldier permanently. Exiling them as well works, but it might actually affect the morale of the other people. So as I said, it spirals really fast. If you want people to not leave you and be obedient citizens, stop messing with them. That is the best advice I can give to you, to be honest. Do not mess with your citizens. They know what to do. Okay? This is not a micromanagement thing. They know best. Anyways, if you have any questions about, like, in general, about the researcher, how to do, what to do, what I think about the game, anything, if you just want to say hi, and just write in the comment section. If I did not cover anything in the video, let me know about it as well. Thanks for the likes, subs, membership, supers, and everything else. If it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies, and if it's daytime, I hope you are not sending every single citizen to the gallows. Send your enemies to the gallows if you want to make... Yeah, execute the prisoners. Yeah, that makes them get afraid of you and become more loyal to you without the drawbacks. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.